Welcome to video number 4 in this little series about harmonica bending, and if you haven't watched video 1, 2 and 3, you need to watch them because this won't make any sense whatsoever. Alright, so early on I did mention about breathing, and I'm going to go into a bit more detail about that now. Breathing is fundamentally important for getting good tone and good bends in your harmonica. I don't subscribe to the idea that you've got to get perfect breathing right from the start. I mean, my basic principle is if you are not breathing when you are playing the harmonica, then you die. So if you're not dead, you're doing all right, okay? So as long as you've got some kind of rhythmic breathing going on, we're doing fine. But as we want to get into our bends and improve our tone, then we need to really start thinking about our breathing, what our breathing is actually doing. Now, in harmonica, we use diaphragmatic breathing, which means using your diaphragm, okay, right down here. This is what I was talking about earlier, about practicing. People practice like this, leaning on, they squash the diaphragm. Okay, we don't want to do that. Now, we draw in air in a harmonica, okay? We draw it in, and they're called draw bends, all right? It's not sucking, okay? Sucking is the maneuver that babies do, and it's all based around this bit of your body. That is not where we play the harmonica. We play the harmonica here, all right? Or at least the air does that. Obviously, you've got to stick the harmonica somewhere here. So the air is drawn in. If I was to breathe within this area, sucking, I can't draw in that good air. So therefore my bends are going to be pretty rubbish. Okay? If I can only get this small amount of air in, okay? I need to be able to control that air. I'm controlling this belly breathing. Now there's a lot of great videos on YouTube about diaphragmatic breathing, belly breathing, yoga breathing, whatever. Singers use it. I'm a singer as well. So it's very, very important to get that projection of that air, okay, through your body, okay? So breathing, really, really important part of this. Now, if you were to think about a balloon, okay? Okay, there's two ways of letting the air out, isn't there? There's that way, or controlling it, okay? Play around with how the air is coming in and out of your body. If you're getting these, you're knackered, all right? It's all gone. So you need to control this air. That is going to improve your bending. Alrighty, do you know what holes bend and what notes they bend to? All right? Ask yourself that question. You need to know that, okay? Now, that's very easy to Google, okay? Which holes bend on a harmonica and what note do they bend to? You need to know that in here, okay? You need to be able to visualize it, because there's no point stabbing in the dark thinking, oh, I'll try and bend that hole or I'll make that do something, because it might not bend. Not all holes bend on a harmonica, okay? And different holes bend to different pitches, okay? So you need to know that. So I'm going to put my little C harp back in, all right? You need to know that hole 1 only bends here. Oh, he said. And hole 2, whoa, that's got more than one bend on it. And then your hole 3, whoa, that one's got 3 bends on it, you know? So you need to know that. Hole 4, 1 bend. Hole 5, no bend. Did you know that? Okay, so you need to know this. Picture in your mind's eye which holes bend and which pitch they bend to. Okay, so loads of stuff on YouTube and Google on about that. Okay, how does the harmonica actually work? Okay, this is another good thing to visualize. Right, I've got all sorts of stuff down here. this is a set of harmonica reeds, okay? One set of harmonica reeds, okay? The harmonica makes this noise. That's how much a harmonica makes, okay? The noise that the harmonica makes, that great tone, is your air vibrating over those reeds, okay? That is what creates the great tone of a harmonica. The harmonica reed itself makes no noise whatsoever. So you see how important the airflow is over this. Now, what also happens, here's a harmonica with no cover plates on, okay? When you draw a harmonica, okay, the bottom reed vibrates. I'll hold, this is number 4. Okay, and by stabbing my finger in there, it stops the reed going, yeah? When you blow, the top plate vibrates. Now, if I was to do a harmonica bend, what actually happens is the bottom reed vibrates and the top reed vibrates. Both vibrate. That's what creates the bend. So can you see now how relaxed you need to be to make both of those bend precisely? Okay, I'm talking in micro movements to make them actually bend. Okay, to make them both vibrate together. All right, it's a really small movement. I'll prove it to you here. Okay, so if I now do a draw bend, okay, and jam a pen into the reeds on the blow, it will affect the bend. You can see how the top plate is actually working as well as the bottom plate. So this is why airflow and precision in your airflow is what makes it actually make the bend. All right, so what's going on inside here? All right, I have no idea, I'm not a doctor, all right? But there are these little micro movements adjusting the shape of your tongue and the shape of your mouth, which is adjusting the airflow, which is making the pitch change of the harmonica note, okay? Now, there's a great video on YouTube, and it's called Harmonica X-Ray, okay? And you can see the side of somebody's head playing a harmonica, all right, in an X-ray form, and their tongue doing all sorts of manner stuff like this, all right? It's pretty amazing. Don't know what any of it means, but, you know, you'll get an idea. But what I think happens in my gob is I've got my front teeth there, bottom teeth, and my tongue seems to be roughly at the bottom, sticking in somewhere down here, and I can feel my my tongue doing this kind of action. All right. So you need to be able to kind of really get to know the inside of your mouth. Okay. So right, it's time to move on to the next video.